1,000 miles. 1,000.
Alright y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today, and this video is going to be all about Special Agent Thomas Crowell. This video is dedicated to him. Agent Crowell was killed in action on 1 November of 2007 in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. So prior to becoming an agent, Agent Crowell was an information manager with the Air Force, which means he was probably pretty smart with computers and the day-to-day operations of the unit that he was assigned to. So he actually cross-trained into OSI back in 2002 after 12 years in that career field. Prior to becoming an agent as well, he had multiple deployments, one of which was to Saudi Arabia in support of Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm. Agent Crowell had the opportunity to go and be a part of an evaluation team, and he went to Fairchild Air Force Base at OSI Detachment 322 and did an evaluation of that unit. And I can tell you they usually only pick the people, the best of the best, to do that job. And some of you may know that detachment is where I actually just retired out of in January of this year. So in addition to his deployment to support Desert Shield and Desert Storm, Agent Crowell also went to Osan and was part of Team Spirit 93, and that was back in December of 1993. In 1994, he actually went to Mogadishu, Somalia, and was part of a large operation called Operation Restore Hope 2. He was selected for and completed the U.S. Army Infantry School's airborne course at Fort Benning, Georgia. So a long list of accomplishments prior to even becoming an agent with OSI. After being an agent for a while, Agent Crowell was assigned as the superintendent at Detachment 301 at Scott Air Force Base in Illinois. So in OSI, I talked about the structure of how the units are structured and just kind of the demographics of what makes up a OSI unit. At a certain point in an agent's career, they might be vectored for leadership positions, and that is what happened with Agent Crowell. So at Scott Air Force Base, at that detachment, he was actually serving as the unit superintendent. I can tell you, both from experience in this position and just all of my colleagues and friends who have served in this position, it's one of the hardest positions to serve in OSI, because they are literally the brains and the muscle behind just the day-to-day operations. They have oversight over all operations, all cases, in addition to being responsible for many of the agents, mentoring and guiding them, training rookies, attending meetings, all sorts of things that the operations superintendent is responsible for. And that's what Agent Crowell did there at Scott Air Force Base. So in addition to all of his deployments and accomplishments, Agent Crowell also got his associate degree in information resource management and his associate degree in criminal justice from the CCAF, which is the Community College of the Air Force. At the time, he was also pursuing his bachelor degree in criminal justice from the University of Maryland. So in November of 2007, he was in Iraq supporting Operation Iraqi Freedom when his vehicle was struck by an IED, similar to the previous two agents that I did videos on. And he was killed when his vehicle struck that IED. He was then awarded the Bronze Star Purple Heart Meritorious Service Award and the Air Force Combat Action Medal. Unfortunately, I don't have much more information to share with all of you about Agent Crowell. I heard his family is up in Pennsylvania. If you know them or have any more information about Agent Crowell, please feel free to comment below. I know we've had others do that with the other videos. If you want to pass this along to any family and friends who might be in Pennsylvania when I am there and might want to link up with me or hike with me, please share this video or pass them along my information. If you don't have it, reach out and I'll provide that to you guys. So once again, this video is dedicated to Agent Crowell. Please keep his family and friends in your prayers. Till Valhalla, brother. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, back at it. Getting ready to enter Shenandoah National Park. All right, just did the permit process for Shenandoah's. It's a little bit different than the Smokies. Doesn't cost anything. Fill out one permit. One works for both of us. Drop the carbon copy in the box, and then you carry the original with you. Here comes Shenandoah. All right, about 10 miles into Shenandoah National Park. Really hasn't been a whole lot to see so far. Ran into a guy that did a through hike, a southbound through hike in 1990. He said that the south part of the park has less people than the north part, but we've seen quite a few people so far. But still got 90 miles to go. 90 miles of trail in the park to go, so we'll see what happens. More to come. All right, managed to do 17 miles today after getting a late start and didn't get on the trail until about 11 o'clock or so. So there's the trail right there. There hasn't been a whole lot of stealth camping spots in Shenandoah's so far, so we had to get creative a little bit, but Raptor came over here and found a little spot for us. All right, it took, I don't know, 20 plus miles, but finally got our first views in Shenandoah National Park. 900 miles. I can smell halfway. This is camp tonight. Nice sunset. Quite a few people here. I'm right here. Have this Widowmaker stand, but got Raptor to help me push it down so it doesn't fall on me in case we have wind. Overall, pretty tough day. Did 25 miles, but we passed the 900 mile mark. All right, everyone. Just wanted to say congratulations. Thanks to you all for supporting this channel. I'm now able to monetize the channel. And like I said before, any and all proceeds are going to go to the charity that I'm hiking for on this hike. So my wife is trying to help me set it all up, and found out it could take a few weeks to a month to get approved, which kind of sucks, but hopefully it won't take that long. I don't really know what to expect, but once again, thank you guys for supporting the channel. If you're unable to donate, just keep watching, keep sharing, and spreading the word, because that will definitely help the channel and the donations that I'm able to give to them based on what's earned from this channel. So way to go all. More to come.
Met back up with Grumpy Cat here. He's the Army SF guy that makes fun of me because I'm Air Force. I remind him that he could have joined the elite as long as if he would have scored higher on the ASVAB, but it's all right. He's doing good out here. It's nice to be back with you, brother.
Yeah.
And then we also have, are you going with Roundhouse?
Sure.
All right. I named him yesterday, Roundhouse, because he drop kicked a beer. Was it a beer or a pizza box? Got 40 or so miles until we exit the park. More to come.
finished another 22 mile day, which means that we have just about 20 to go to finish out Shenandoah National Park. Rapture and I pushed past the bubble, found a little campsite here. Lots of bugs, and it was really hot today. Probably the best view so far in the Shenies. You can see the moisture in the air. All right, done with the Shenies. 101 miles in 4.5 days. Onward. Okay, Rapture and I had an awesome evening staying with Nicole and Dan, who are friends of an OSI colleague of mine who connected us, and now are friends of ours. Had probably one of the best showers I've had since starting through hiking yesterday, because we went full 5 days without one. I think both of us didn't really realize how mentally and physically exhausted we were after just doing 101 miles through the Shenies in 4.5 days. So had an awesome night, amazing dinner. Dan is an amazing chef. I'll show you a photo that I took last night of it. And we have they extended the invitation. So Nicole just dropped us back off where we got off near the Shenies this morning. We are slack packing 12 miles, which takes us pretty much right to their house. So we're gonna slack pack 12 miles, give them a shout, and then they're gonna take us to get our resupply. So this is the first time for slack packing on my through hike. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's pretty windy today. I kind of had the opinion that I didn't want to slack pack during my through hike, but I'm easing those restrictions a little bit. I think every once in a while it might be okay. Work smarter, not harder. I do think that there's a big difference between individuals that just walk the entire AT and slack pack most of it, compared with those who backpack and carry all their gear. So I don't really know where that line is. I've met a few of these individuals, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that that's any less of an accomplishment for those that carry their gear the entire way. I'm just saying I think that there's a difference, and as long as I keep it to a minimum and only do it where it makes sense, I think I'm okay with that now. So we'll do that and then pick back up on the AT tomorrow, and I'm going to meet my friend Jeff, who I have reconnected with, and he's gonna do a stretch and camp out with us. And this is the first time I've talked to him in 22 years. We both went to the International School of Amsterdam in Holland, and I haven't seen him since I graduated back in 1999. Looking forward to it. More to come. What do we have, Vanna?
They gotta do the fingers.
I'm hoping for some PBR, but I'm guessing it's water.
Well, Johnny, what we have is water and trash.
Awesome.
Yeah, not much.
All right. Wah wah. All right, another awesome night, an awesome meal this morning with our hosts, Nicole and Dan. Back on the trail, got about 10 miles to meet my buddy Jeff, where we'll be reunited after 22 years. And I guess we'll figure out where we're gonna camp a little bit later. So we'll keep you guys updated. More to come. There he is. I don't have Rapture to film me, so I'm doing it myself. 22 years. All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep your legs and hands on the inside the trail at all times. Keep your pack on and enjoy the ride. All right, we've done, how many miles have we done? About 5.5 with my buddy Jeff and Rapture. And we're about to start the roller coaster. More to come. Getting into camp for the night. Did about 18 miles today. Alright, look at these two lovely chaps who have just been reunited after 22 years. I don't know what's wrong with that guy on the right. Something severe.
Alright, good morning, y'all. Had a very good evening last night at this campsite. Had a fire, which was only, I think, our third or fourth fire since I started this through hike. But got to chill with Jeff and Rapture, had a good meal, and I'll show you the campsite now because I forgot to last night. But got this nice stream right here, so got to listen to that all night. Rapture's there in the back. I'm right by the creek, and looks like Jeff just got up. Got a short 5-mile hike to Bear's Den Hostel, where I'm gonna pick up new shoes and pick up my new quilt, so I'm not sweating every day.
1,000 miles. 1,000.
I figured, yeah, I know she.
Where is it? There it is.
Friends with her parents or something that was picking
That's
her up.
right, because she was from Richmond.
All right, just made 1,000 miles, and we have a nice little reunion with a group I've been hiking with. So we have Peps here, we have Midnight here, we have Kiko. Who's this old man? That's Rapture, of course. And Jeff got here in record time, less than 24 hours.
Easy peasy. An inspiration to us all.
Yep.
1,000 miles. 1,000.
Made it to Bear Chase Brewing Company. We get some food and of course some brews. Jeff just finished 18 miles with us. Almost halfway. No.
Harper's Ferry.
Yeah, we're below Harper's Ferry.
Yeah, okay.
There. Slancha, good job to your 18 miles, brother.
Good job to your 1,000.
All right. Looking longingly into each other's eyes.
Seriously, man, awesome to freaking catch up with you. You did awesome.
So good to see you, man.
We didn't miss a beat.
Not a beat.
Not a beat, man.
You guys are kicking ass. You guys are 1,000 miles, almost halfway there. It's an inspiration.
Good.
An inspiration to us all.
You're keeping me going. Thanks for supporting the channel and everything.
Happy
It
to.
really does motivate me. So.
It's the least I could do.
Awesome, man.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me join along. And Rapture behind the camera.
Yep.
Boom. Thank you, sir. Been a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you too, Jeff.
It is 500 miles. Please replace me.
Alright, just left Bear's Den Hostel. We are pushing 20 miles to Harper's Ferry. I was gonna send my quilt back because I got my new shoes, much lighter summer quilt, but the post office doesn't open until 10, and it's a mile and a half from the hostel here, so I'm not about to walk 3 miles unnecessary, and I don't want to wait till 10, so I'm gonna push to Harper's Ferry, and hopefully I can send it out tomorrow. I wanted to upload this video last night, but the Wi-Fi at Bear's Den Hostel was terrible. So again, hopefully get to do that tonight as well. All in all, the hostel is what it is. We were in a bunk. It wasn't terrible, but that brewery made everything worthwhile as far as staying there. So I would recommend it if you can stay there on the way. More to come. Y'all, crossing into West Virginia, 4 down, and to go. All right, so that was 540 miles. We started Virginia on 31 March.
I think so.
So that's over a month in Virginia alone.
I don't know if we're in Virginia or West Virginia, but the last 3 miles.
Just put 1 foot on each side.
Drop a deuce on me.
Virginia blues. Overall, yes, it was okay. Virginia definitely had some good points. But I'm happy to move on. Yeah. More to come. Heading to Harper's Ferry, about a half mile away. All right, y'all, we are about 5 miles away from Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. So that's gonna do it for this video. Please keep Agent Crowell and his family and friends in your thoughts and prayers. Let's make sure that we do our part in making sure his legacy lives on. Other than that, happy trails, and I will catch you in the next one. More to come.